So, good morning, hello guys. So, today is our day one, lecture one. We are gonna start today. Let me just open whiteboard. So, we will be studying from this repo, right? So, let's start. You can see here the content. All the content we will be learning: variables, built-in functions, operators, string, list, tuple, set, dictionary, conditionals, loops, function, module, list comprehension, high order function, data type errors, date time exception handling, regular exception file handling, Python package manager, classes and object. All this is the high class, so we will learning till here. All right, so let's start with our, as you can see, that to print any function, let me just open Google Colab. Here's it is a platform which we can use to convert our Python. It will take a little bit of timing. Here start. So we connect it from here. Okay, so the first question is, what is print? Print, it is a function which prints whatever we want, like print hello. If we run this program, and right now it is connecting, let it connect. Once it connects, we will show you how the programs run. So to print anything on our screen, we write function print, and we will later on see how the function work. It is connected here, so we will just run, and the first block take time, but it didn't took time. So here you can see we wrote hello inside the print function, and it gave us hello. Let us try some what if you write print, and in codes I will write 1 2 3. What will be the output? Let's see, it output it's 1 2 3, but right now it is a string. Whatever we write inside the double quotes will be a string. And let me write another code. And what happened? And if I write 1 2 3 without any inverted commas, so it will consider as a integer. So right now it is a string and it is integer. And let me tell you that a string, we can't change string, but we can change integers. Like we'll see later on. There is addition, there is subtraction. It's pretty much basic, like how your language works. Second we comes data types. Like there's integer you can say from negative to positive infinity, and there is float which contain decimals. Then it comes complex, which have an imaginary part and the real part. Then comes a string means syntax. Then come list, dictionary, tuple. Let's try all of this, right? So for finding any class, we write print, and if we wanna find that what is this, so we simply write type and whatever we wanna find. Right now it is a string, so the answer will be string. And if we write type without this without double quote, it will give me an integer. See, so whatever we write inside the double quotes, it becomes a string automatically. And whatever we write without double quote, it will print as a number. Its data type will be number. All right, let's move ahead with our second data type, which is float. Float basically contains decimal point. Let me show you first. If we we don't have to write double quotes in this as well. If you write 22.23.67 and I wanna find out that which data type it is, so I'll just type, and here it shows it is float. Another let's find what it is right now. What do you think its result will be? And here is the result. It said that type A, although it's a string, but we didn't write it under double quotes, so it is saying that it's a syntax error, invalid syntax. So we have to write here quotes, and now it will print. So its class is str. Basically whatever we write inside the double quote becomes str. Let's move into next to our data type, which is complex number. If we write any number in the form of 1 plus 2i, it becomes complex number. Let me show you. Invalid, oh sorry, here it should be j, that's why it was showing error. Now it will show complex. So this is the real part and this is the imaginary part, and this is called iota. Moving to our next data type, which is list. So how does a list look like? It looked like brackets and this, so it will give us a result of that. Curly braces are must, otherwise it will print as it is. It will print as it is. Type another parenthesis. Now it will show which class it belongs to. Another data type is a dictionary, which can be written as print type, and inside the parenthesis we'll add a curly braces. Remember to add curly braces. So no, dictionary is a data type which stores value like key and value. So if we write name and name Avinash, so it becomes the value of the key whatever we passed here. Alright, so it will give us desired data type, which is dictionary. Another data type, and list can be mutable, and another data type is tuple. Tuples are pretty immutable. We can't change what inside the tuple is, but we can change tuple by converting it into first list and then changing list, and then change again list to tuple. So this type, and we'll add some parentheses 1, 2, 2, 3. So it will give us a what is this? It should be tuple, but it is giving us set. Okay, tuple can't be, we can't pass two value at a time. Right now it is going print. What if we copy this? Let's copy this and paste. Now what it'll type? It is showing set. Basically the set is a start from this, and the only difference between set and list, sorry, and list and tuple start from this here. Moving to the and the operations you are seeing here is pretty much basic, like whatever you do in math: 2 plus 3, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Is division till here you have seen that. You have seen exponential as well. What is modulus? Modulus basically give us remainder back, and flow division operator, let me just see what it does. As you can see, flow division divides two number and round the result down to the nearest whole number toward negative infinity. Means it will push the number towards the left side. Like example 10 flow division 3, and there will be a remainder of 1. If there would be a modulus here, the result will be pretty sure that 1, but here's the flow division, so the result is 3, because it rounded off the number towards the left side, towards the negative infinity. And normal division will give us point value, which is a float value. Let's move ahead. Next, let's see some built-in functions. Built-in functions are the functions which are already reserved in Python. We can't change, we can't name our function which are inbuilt function. So built-in function are reserved. We can't name our variable as a built-in function, otherwise it will give us a error. There are 33 inbuilt function. There was, let me count, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 65 60 69. there is फिलहाल तो इधर 69 शो कर रहा है. Variable store data in a computer memory. Mnemonic variable are recommended to use in many programming languages. Mnemonic variable is a variable name that can be easily remembered and associated. A variable refers to a memory address in which data is stored. Number at beginning, special character hyphen are not allowed when naming a variable. A variable can have a short name like x, z, y, but a more descriptive name, first name, last name, age, country, is highly recommended. Let's see what are the rules to declare a variable in Python. A variable name must start from a letter or underscore character. You can't name a variable name must start with a letter or a underscore character. You cannot start a variable with a number. It will be a invalid string, invalid variable. And a variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscore. No other special character should be there in variable's name. A variable name are case sensitive. First name and first name are different. Like, let me show you. If we write here first name, let me rewind this. Let me create a variable name str1, and let me assign a value to it. Suppose it contain a value of 130, and let me assign a variable. Let me create a variable str1 with this capitalized string of first value, and let me assign 130 to it as well. although they both locate to one memory location, but they both are different because this is string, they are case sensitive. First string is small, and this, in this case, the first alphabet is large. So if you write is str1 equals to str1, if you write, so it should give us false. No, it will give us true, since they are true. And if we write a small s here, then basically they are similar, they both are same variable and can locate and shows to the same memory location. Python are case sensitive. Python is a case sensitive. First name, last name, age, country. You can't write hyphen, special character, dollar, hyphen, and cannot start your name with a number. We will use a standard Python variable naming style which has been adopted by many Python developers. Python developer use snake case. Like example, first name is estimate, last name, country, city, age, is married, and personal info. And let us print and also find the length of the variable declared at the top, declaring multiple variable in a line. We can declare multiple variables in a line, like first variable, let age 1 comma age 2 comma age 3, all are the variables. In the left side are the variables, and age 4, age 5 equals. Now whatever are right here will be assigned to the left side consecutively. Like if I write 11, it will assign to age 1, comma, whatever I write next will be assigned to age 2, 12. Now age, you must have understood it by now, that what I'm trying to say. 13 and 14 and 1 2 3 4 and 15, last just 15, 115, it is not a value. So we have assigned age of everyone, and if you write print age 1, so what do you think it will give us? Yes, it will give us. And if we write age 2, what it will give us? It will give us 12 because it was assigned to it. That's how we can store multiple values of variable in a single line. Now let's see how to take input from a user. For that, there is a command called input. Like, take a variable, let's see age equals to. Now for taking input, you must type input and a comma. It will take your input, and whatever you write inside the input will be displayed at your screen. Like if I say enter any number here, so whatever I wrote here will be shown in the answer. CEO, so any number here. So if I write 45, program ends. So this is how we can take input. We have seen data types, and we, as I was telling you, that we can't change the tuple, but we can change tuple to list, and then we can modify list, and then back we can change list to tuple. That's how we can change tuple officially. There's no way that we can change tuple directly because it's immutable, and sets up a list are mutable, right? And let us let us understand that how we can change integer to a float. Let's take a number here, assigned to a value 10. How can we change? Just type print and num whatever data type you want to change it into, just type it here. Now it will convert it into the float value. Similarly, if we assign a number 10.9 and I want to change it into integer, so I have to just type int and whatever the value I want to change. So here num, it will give us the only integer. It will neglect the values after point. This is how we change. We have seen int to float, float to int. Now we will see int to str, int to str. Let's say str is equals to 1 2 3. This is a number, and str, no, this is a we wanna take 1 2 3 as a str, and we will change it into the int. So type int and whatever we want to change inside the int. Now it will change str 1 2 3 into the number. You can see what if we write without the quotes, str equals to 1 2 3. It's let's see what happens. Print str int str, it's still 1 2 3 whatever you write. And next str to int or float. What if str equals to name, and I want to change it into the int. Print int whatever we are change inside this int. Now let's see what happens. It is giving a value error because invalid literal for int with base 10 name. It's saying that we can't change str into the int. We can change similar data types, like if you write, we can't change str, but if you write a number in a double quote, it becomes a string. That can be changed into the integer, like 12.3. If we write the string, now it will convert it into the let's try again. Will it work? Now it is working. Okay. A float, if we type float here, it will show 12.0. We can't type here 0.0. I can type here 0.0 only if I want to change it to the float. Yeah, so are you saying if you want to change it to another data type, the previous should be the form of another changed data type? str to list, first name Abigail. Let's say our first name. All right, first name Abigail, and print first name. So this list convert every alphabet of this word into the separate list, as you can see here. First name to list equals to list. First name, whatever the words were converted into the list. Number data types in Python: integers, integer, negative, 0 and positive are the integers. Floating point number, decimal point number, example 3.5, 2.5. These are all the floating point number. And complex, I already told you, a number which contains real part and an imaginary part is known as a complex number. Here also you have just completed inside data, write a Python. Now let's move ahead. What we will learn here is Boolean operators, assignment operator, arithmetic operator, comparison operator, logical operator. All right. So we will learn this. Boolean, a Boolean data type represent one of the two values, true or false. False means it either has true or either has false. The use of these data types will be clear once we start using the comparison operator. The first letter D for true and F for false should be capital, unlike JavaScript, like Boolean values. So I already told you that Python is a case sensitive language, so we can't change the first letter of this true or false. Like we can't, if we change capital T with small t, its whole meaning changed. Whole meaning would have changed. Let's see, here's operator. It's a assignment operator, like x equals to 5. So the 5 is a constant value which is assigned to the x, and plus equals to means x plus equals to 3 means x plus 3, minus equals to, here it is here, so it is pretty simple here. This is and what is this? This is and operator, this is not, this is power, this is right shift, this is left shift. Addition, a plus b, subtraction, a minus b is pretty basic, right? You have already learned division, a division b, modulus a, modulus b, flow division, exponential operator, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. It is called modulus, which provide us a remainder. It is exponential, like to the power 4, to the power 3, and this is flow division, like it rounds the value and give us the infinite negative number. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this all, because we already know what it's mean. Floating point number, like pi, gravity 9.8. One example, complex, here you can see the example of complex. But in complex number, 1 plus 1j, this is the real part and this is the imaginary part. Multiplying complex number 1 and 2. Let's print this. Let's see what happens if we multiply two complex number. It will result in 2 plus 0s, because 1 into 1 into 1, it will give 1, plus minus will result in minus, then 1 into minus 1j, it will give us minus j, then j multiplied by 1, so here's the plus j, and j plus minus j square, So it will be a negative of j squared means minus 2 is plus 1. Alright, so this j will cancel out this j. No, 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 no. Whatever this is, answer will be this. Alright, let us understand how these multiplies. Just come into this and paste this, and it will tell you that how it multiplies. First, using the distributive property, 1 minus j plus j minus j square minus, what did I do? 1 minus, it will be j, then why did I, let's move into further, declaring the variables at the top first. A is a variable and 3 is the data type, B is a variable and 2 is the data type. Total equals to A plus B, difference would be A minus B, product equals to A multiplied by B, division would be A divided by B, remainder would be modulus A to modulus B, modulo B, flow division would be 2 slashes, and exponential will be 2 stars. Example, print equals to number one, it's basic, alright. Calculating area of circle. Now we are moving towards the math part. What's the area of circle? If we try to remember, area of circle is r square, so we have to make pi r square basically. So we have to make a formula for that, for which we have assigned a variable named area of a square. It is pi multiplied by a radius exponential 2 means pi r square. So it will give us a whatever our radius would be, it will give us a circle of area of circle. Next is area of rectangle. Same, we will see the formula area of rectangle. It is the length into breadth, and length into breadth, and for that formula we have assigned a variable named as the area of rectangle. So pretty basic, right? Next, weight on object. Weight on of an object. How do we calculate weight of an object of an object? It's mg, mass into gravity into height. So mass into gravity. Alright, so mass, gravity, weight again, weight is a variable which contains the mass into gravity formula. Whatever the weight is, it will convert 75 into 9.81. And how to find density of a liquid? Density of a liquid we can find by mass upon volume, means whatever the mass is divided by whatever the volume is, and we can find the density of that liquid. Let's see some comparison operator. Double equals to means the right and the left thing is equal to or not. Exclamation mark and equals to means is not equals to, whether the right operator and the left operator are same or not, equal to or not. This is the greater than, this is less than, this is greater than or equal to, this is less than equal to, which you will be familiar with. And this is some examples. You can pause video and see this. In addition, the comparison order is return true if both variables are same object, x is y. Like if x and y are same, it will return true is not. If x and y are not same, it will return false. N returns true if query list contain a certain item, like x in y. If x is present in y, it will return true. Not in returns true if the query list doesn't have certain item, x not in y. If x is not in y, it will return false. So we are moving toward the new venue. back. So we are back, and there was some problem. Sorry for that. And now we will learn some logical operator, and is the first operator returns true if both statements are true. Both statements are true, x less than 5 and x less than 10 are true, or written true if one of the statement is true. Like and is the operator, it returns true if both statements are true, and or is the operator if it returns true if one of the statement is true. Alright, and not is reverse the result, here false, so the result is true, and result true if the result is false, right? Like here you can see print if yeah, exercise declare your age, whatever, calculator, it's all the practice set. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the three according to the giver, but our lecture contains more than this, right? So better be ready. Continuation of our programming here. Today we will now not today, now we will learn a string, creating a string concatenation, escape sequence in string formatting, old style string formatting, percentage operator, new style string formatter, whatever you see here. Let's jump to the main part. Text is a string data type, we all know that. Any data type written as text is a string. Whatever the text is, it is a string, right? Double or triple quote or string, there are different string method and built-in function. To check the length of a string, use the len method. Means if the string is a, e, I, o, u, and if we write len in front of that string, we will find 5, because length of that string contains 5 digits. Let's see here, like it is showing letter equals to p, print letter, it will show p, print length of letter, it will show 1. Grading, another variable, assigning it to a value which is called hello world. And if we find length of grading, it will contain 13, because 1 2, 1 of h, 2 of 3, 2 of e, 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So space include all one number sequence. I hope you are enjoying 30 days of Python challenge. And if you write print sentence, it will write as it is, whatever that was. Now multi-line string is created by using triple single quote or triple double quote. Okay, like I'm a teacher and enjoying teaching. I am a teacher and enjoying teaching. I didn't find anything as rewarding as empowering people. This is why I created 30 days of Python. Now I'll just print the variable which contain the multi-line string, or we can type this by writing double quote. Now we will see string concatenation. What is concatenation? What is concatenation? Concatenation is merging two strings together, right? Means join. What does that mean? It means joining two things together. It's known as concatenation. Like it was a property of a carbon. The main property of a carbon is concatenation. It joins with itself. It joins and make a longer chains, which helps in compounds. You have seen concatenation. Here's the variable. First name is this, last name and the space. So everything will be noted down. Everything will be noted down. Like if we print full name, it will show as Bennett, as ASA Bennett. And if we print the length of first name, it's 8. And if you print length of last name, it's 7. If you print length of first name, length of first name is greater than less than 7, which is true, right? So it will print true. If we write print full name, what is full name? Full name is first name plus space plus last name. So it will 8 plus 7 plus 2 6 17. 8 plus 7 8 7 15 17 17 18 is 20. Oh, it is not separate. It's 16. Escape sequence in string. Like what is escape sequence? So escape sequence is in Python and other programming language followed by character is an escape sequence. Let us see the most common escape characters. Like slash is a backward slash n means new line, slash t equals to tab means 8 spaces, double black. If we write double slash, it means backslash. And if we write single slash then a code, it means single code. And if we write single slash with double code, means double code. Now let us see the use of our escape sequences with examples. I hope everyone is enjoying the Python challenges dot space and are you. So here's the line break. So for the 8-line space we use slash t, just like here, days topics exercises, and day 1 slash t5 slash t5 स्लैश टी के बाद जो भी आएगा ना वो स्पेस में जाएगा ना. स्ट्रिंग फॉर्मेट देख लेते हैं. अगर परसेंटेज एस है तो वो स्ट्रिंग के लिए लगा हुआ है, स्ट्रिंग रिप्रेजेंटेशन लगा हुआ है. एंड इफ परसेंटेज डी it is for integer, percentage f for floating number, and percentage point number of digit. Percentage point 5 means floating point number with fixed precision. Is that clear? Strings only है ना. तो फर्स्ट नेम आ गया, लास्ट नेम आ गया, लैंग्वेज आ गया, फॉर्मेटेड स्ट्रिंग आ गया, और आई एम परसेंटेज एस है ना. तो आई एम ये डॉट आई टीच डॉट ये, और फिर कहाँ से बिलोंग करते हैं वो, जो whatever you write first will be shown as the first percentage as, whatever you write second will be showing as a second percentage as, like this the chain continues again and again. And we would like to see that another here. The strings and numbers, radius equals to 10, pi, the value of pi is we know that pi value is 3.14, and area, and here's the variable area, which contains formula, like pi multiplied by radius multiply 2, which means radius power 2. The area of circle with a radius, here we wanna say 10, but whatever the radius is, it will print the value of radius in that place. So it can be dynamic. If we write radius 10, it will not be dynamic, but here it's dynamic, right? Radius is a percentage. 0.2f means we wanna simply to 2 decimal points. We want the result till 2 decimal points. So we have write percentage dot and whatever the we want, and whatever we can just write it. लड़के कहाँ से आया है रे तू. So sorry guys, I was distracted for a second. And if we move forward, like radius area 2 refers to the two significant digits. Python libraries, Django Flask, NumPy, Matplotlib, pants, formatted string. The following are Python libraries. Yeah. The following are Python libraries and percentage s, which belongs to this print formatted string, and it will the following yes. New style. What is a new style? You don't have to write percentage s, just write curly braces, right? लड़के और लड़के मारा है रे तू मुझे चढ़ गई. Like I wanna say a lot, but I don't have any practice, so I just say things. I got shy easily. It's not a good thing, you know. Shyness is a curse for man. What kind of man you are if you are shy? I'm not saying that you be shameless. You should have shame, but not shy. So here we were talking about the new style, string formatting, str.format, right? Instead of writing percentage s, just write curly braces. I am first name, last name. I teach language, or if we write here that I am this, and after the apostrophe write the right values to the format. What is the format for that? First name, last name, and the language. So print formatted string, so it will write I am as well as Yatayaha. I teach Python. And you can see here curly braces plus curly braces equals to curly braces. Now we can write whatever we want, like braces dot format a comma b comma a plus b. So whatever the result of a plus b is will be stored in third curly braces, right? Strings and number, we have seen this. For the str, you have to write curly braces, the area of circle, the radius. Okay, 10 is okay, so the value should be this much. All right, a string interpolation, f string. Let's see what is f string. Unpacking characters. Python strings are sequence of character. Python strings as sequence of characters. Python string are sequence of character. Okay, yeah, pretty much basic, and share the basic method of access with other Python ordered sequence of objects, list and tuples. The simplest way of extracting single character from single strings and individual member from any sequence is to unpack them into corresponding variables. Unpacking characters means language equals to Python, ABCD, EF equals to language. Alright, all ABCD. Unpacking sequence character into variables. Accessing characters in string by index. We do indexing so we can access the string. In programming, counting starts from 0. Therefore, the first letter of a string is at 0 index, and the last of a string is the length of the string minus 1. Let's say we have wrote language equals to Python. First letter equals to language. Okay. Language 0. So we are accessing the P. Print first letter, so it will print P, and that's how we last index, length of language. However, for your second letter equals to language 1, it will print Y. Last index equals to length of language minus 1 means what's the length of language? 1 2 3 4 to 6 minus 1 5 will be the length of language, and last letter equals to language last index 4. So what's the 4? It's no, sorry, 6 minus 1 5. It should be 5. Yeah. If we want to start from right, and we can use negative indexing, minus 1, and it is alright. Slicing in Python means from one to another. Alright, language equals to Python first three languages, first three ways over. So 0 to 3. We include 0 but exclude the third string. So start at 0 and up to 3, but not include 3. P0, Y1, T2. Only 3 indexes, not the 4, which is third index. Last 3 equals to language 3 to 6. It will print from 0, 1, 2, 3 to 6. HON. Since there is no 6, it will print up to last, right? Last 3 equals to language. Print last 3 language. Like if we start from minus 3 to 0, so it will 1 2 3 आगे करना, तो it will write h1. If there is no end value, then we should reversing a string. How can we reverse a string? We can easily reverse a string in Python, like reading hello world and print greeting. Two columns minus one means it will start from H, it will go to D, and from minus from minus one. Let's do this experiment, right? It will print. Okay, what if we minus 2? It will go from L. Okay, no, it will go from L. If we do the 3, it will go from R. Okay, if I don't do this, it will go from 3. HELLO. HL. How? Or if we write 1, it will like hello 1. If we write 2, it will first HLO. Hello. Hello. Okay. It will skip this. Minus 1. It will all print from minus 1. Okay. Skipping characters while slicing. 0 से स्टार्ट हो गया, मतलब 0 से होगा 6 तक जाएगा वो 0 1 2 3 4 2 करके जाएगा। तो पहले P आएगा, फिर Y छोड़ेगा, फिर T छोड़ेगा, T पे आएगा, फिर H छोड़ेगा, फिर O पे आया, N छोड़ेगा। तो दो करके जाएगा ना। स्ट्रिंग मेथड्स challenge equals to 30 days of Python, and if we challenge dot capitalize कर दूँ तो सिर्फ T होगा capitalize 30 days of Python, and count equals to return occurrence of substring in the string count. Substring start, and the start is start indexing for counting, and end is the last index to count. Like challenge equals to 30 days of Python. Print challenge dot count y. Like if we challenge, we count the y in challenge, it will print as 3 because the number of y in the challenge is